Access control list, we saw that it's a set of permit and deny statement. We also have implicit deny at the bottom. The list is read from the top to the bottom. If there is a match found in the middle, it won't read further. It will stop. That's what we saw. What we are learning today, additional to that, is there are two type of access list, which we also saw that in the previous class, like standard access list, only based on the source, the match will be identified. The traffic will be identified only based on the source. Your source, only source. And this standard access list, you need to write as close to the destination. Why? We'll see that after a few minutes. And then extended access list. Based on protocol, source, destination, optionally services. Yeah, so this is what we are going to see. Now, another one is the source is as close to the destination. What about the destination? What about the extended? Standard is as close to the destination. Extended access list is as close, it should be written as close to the source. Let us do the standard access list first. Our aim is to deny any traffic coming from PC1. PC1 alone. PC3 can ping PC2, but PC1 cannot ping PC2. Where should I write this access list? Should I write it on R1 or R2 or R3? Please tell me, where should I write this?
Sir, is it R2 close to the destination?
Correct. Close to the destination, which is R2. First of all, I would like to give IP address on all this device 792.168.0.10, mask is 24, and the gateway will be 192.168.0.1. This is on the router 700. Next. PC2. The gateway will be PC2. PC3. IP 192.168.0.13. 24 gateways 192.168.0.1. Right, so the routers need to be configured. I'm going to write OSPF as a routing protocol on all these three routers. Let us use a notepad to finish it quick. Enable config T interface loop x0 IP address. Let's say 111. Yep. IP OSPF interface F0/0. So if you have any question on what I'm doing, please ask me before we move on to the next router.
Yes, sir.
Let's go on router 1. Let's verify. Show IP OSPF interface brief. I can see OSPF running on this 3 interface. I would like to check the IP addresses accuracy is correct. Okay, let's move to the second, third router. The 3 loopback will be F00 will be 2 here. F01 will be 103203. This is 0 here. R3. And then sorry, R2 to the 2 F01 is going to be 2 here. F00 is going to be 192. This goes on router 2. Now I should have a reachability first. I would like to test reachability from PC1 ping 192.168.2.2. I can see, yeah, started reaching. The first 2 lines I could in, but the convergence happened. Now if you see, all 5 packets are successful. I'm receiving a reply from the destination, which is on the right. We got reachability. We have OSPF to provide this reachability. So far good. Is there any question? We're going to start ACL now.
No question, sir.
Okay. Now our aim is, as we spoke earlier, we do not want PC1 to interact with PC2. We don't want PC1 to interact with PC2. What should we do? PC1 should not interact. So go to the destination's closest router, because it's a standard access list. Write the access list first. Access list. So when you put question mark, you can see 1 to 199 is standard access list. And if you're finished completing this many access lists, then you may use this one. Okay, when you finish using this one for extended, you may use this one. Again, no one uses those things, funny things. So let's focus on what is practical. We'll be using any number between this and this. That's more than enough for us, for a normal company. I'll put 10, which means I do not want extended access list. When I say 10, router is in alert mode. What? He's going to give only the source. Router knows that you are going to only give source. So it's waiting for you to give source. I'm saying access list 10 permit. No, I want to deny, right? I want to deny 192. If it is a single computer that you are denying, which means you are denying single IP address, in that case there are two ways. You may use the host keyword 192.168.0.10. According to me, this is the best way. You can use host keyword. Otherwise, let me remove this. Otherwise, if you don't like to use host keyword, then you can say 192.168.0.10, the wildcard mask. This is also equivalent to the previous line. This also says the single IP. You can follow anyone. I'm going to use the host keyword. All right. I really did not apply this. I just put no only here. But what I'm saying is this is equal to this. When you have a nice command like host, why should not I use? Why should I use this 0000? Okay, what is next? We know very well that there is an implicit deny. So not only this computer is denied now, anyone is denied. If you apply this access list, see, let me apply this. Where do you apply this? Listen carefully. You can apply this on router 2, F01 or F00. Which is preferred? Again, it depends. I'll tell you when and where. I'll tell you now. If I'll write this access list in this port, means I have written the access list globally, you saw me writing it. We need to bind it to the port. Because when the packet goes through the port, the action need to be taken. The permit or deny need to be taken. The ports are like a gate to the office. In the office, you have decided not to allow some people. That decision that you make in the room, you have to give it to the security guy. Where is the security guy? He's in the gate. He's in the gate. Where is the gate for the router? It's the interface. It's the port. So you can give this to the inside gate of this security junction, or outside, assume that there are two gates. First, someone should enter into this gate. While entering into that gate, there will be a security check. And then when he goes out of that security cabin through another gate inside, there is another security check. Assume there are two checks. So where should I apply? Where should I apply? Should I apply it on F01 or F00? You see, in case if there is another network here, the person who is entering in is only denied to go here. No problem in allowing him here and here. In that case, I cannot write the access list deny statement here. If I deny right here itself, he cannot even go to destination A and B. I don't have any problem in going to A and B, only the C destination is denied for him. So if you will deny the packet coming from this PC1 here, then he will not have any access to A and B, which is not your policy. So where do you need to write? You need to write it near the exit interface. So write it here on this port. I want to deny here. So when he tries to go here, he will not be denied. Okay. Now, I'll go to F00. Interface F00 IP access group is the command. IP access group. See, right now you have only one statement. There may be many statements, right? That's why it is group. There may be many statements with the same number 10. So I say access group, IP access group 10. I must use the keyword out. I must use the keyword out. Why I should use the keyword out? As I just said, this is a security junction. There's an in and there's an out for it. If I'll write it here, I should say in. As it comes in, take the action. As it goes out, take the action. Because I'm writing on the exit interface of this router, I should say out. Did you understand this in and out story?
Sir, I understood the explanation part as to why you're writing it at the port F0/0, but just the lab portion, I'm not like 100% clear, like why you wrote IP access group 10.
What is the access list number that I given?
10.
Where did I write it?
You wrote it globally on R2.
Where I am calling it?
You're calling it at the port.
This is the
F0/0.
This is the command.
Oh, okay. Okay, sir. Clear.
IP access group 10. I'm asking, did you understand why it is not in? Why should I say out?
Because the packet is going out of that interface.
Out of that interface. Sometime, some will, by mistake, they will think that this should be in because it is coming in to this destination. No, not into the destination. Destination is not a story here. Even though you filter based on the destination, where do? You do it on this router. So with respect to this router, whether it is in or out, of course it is out. If this is the port, then it is in. With respect to firewall, that's what very important. Okay. I have two options, in or out. I should say out. I applied.
Sir, if you did not write the command IP access group and you've just left it at the R2 global level,
It's of no use.
is the packet denied
It will not be denied.
at?
First
Okay.
of all, where did you apply it? You did not apply anywhere. That's what I gave you an example, right? You are taking a decision in your cabin, in your office, in your room, not to allow few people inside your office, maybe during the working hours. You take this decision in your room. Is that enough? Taking decision in your room is not going to execute the order. That order need to be
Yes,
handed
sir.
over to the person in charge on the gate. You, as the director, you sit in the cabin, you decide, and you pass a rule. But if you keep it inside your laptop, it's not of it's waste. You need to forward it to the admin, and admin need to forward it to the infra admin need to forward it to the gatekeeper, the security. Likewise, writing in global configuration mode is like you sitting in your room and deciding. That needs to be handed over to the gate where the packets are entering and leaving. Make sense, right? Okay, let's go. I have applied the access list. You see, show IP access list. This is the access list. It's a standard access list, number 10, and we are denying this guy. We are denying only this, but unfortunately, you forgot to say permit the rest. Why should I say? Because by default, there is one line which you cannot see here. That's why it is called as implicit deny. Implicit deny all at the bottom. Implicit deny all at the bottom. So when you ping from this computer, the ping won't happen, will not happen. Ping will not happen. You see, from here I'm pinging 192.168.2.2. It says, sorry, it's prohibited. Do you see that? Communication administratively prohibited. Very clearly says that you are denied. And my aim is not to deny this guy. My aim is only to deny this guy. Only this guy. Earlier this guy was speaking, I didn't like. I denied him. But unfortunately, everyone is denied. Not only this guy, even the router cannot ping this. Even this router also cannot ping this. You want to check it? Let us check. Go to R1 and ping 192.168.2.2. You see? Unroutable. Unroutable. It is all because we did not say permit any at the last. The bottom. Okay. So I'm going to add another word to that same access list. Access list 10. Permit any. What does that mean? Permit any other source packet. Show IP access. Look at this. Permit any has come here. So far, 10 match have happened. 10 packets means we pinged from here 2 times. So 10 packet. If I ping one more time, there will be 15 entry. I'll show you. I'll ping one more time. Let's go to the computer router and check. Okay, 20 times up and down. Now, if I will ping from the other computers, the ping should happen. Router 3, PC3. From PC3 earlier I was not able to ping, but now I'm expecting a ping. It is pinging. And now if you go to the, you will see some match in the any statement. Let's check. You see, 5 packet matched. And let's go to router 1 and try pinging. Earlier when I was pinging, it was saying you, but now it should ping. It is pinging. And when I go back to this one, router 1, no. When I go back to the computer where the deny, this is still denying. Okay. This should be denied. Do you have any question on this part?
So why is it R1 denied when R3 and R2 can
When
ping
did I show you?
to PC?
When did R3 and R2 pinged? It did not ping anytime. Now only it will ping. After I say permit any,
Yes.
now only it will ping. It was not denied. Sorry, it was not permitted earlier. We did not check it.
Earlier it was not, but now was the ping successful from R1?
Of course, I showed you. Wait, let me show you again. Look at this.
Yes, sir.
Let me also show you from 3. You see?
Yes.
So only device which is denied now is from this computer.
That's right.
Okay, this is standard access list. The standard access list, I can also use a name instead of number. So we are going to do the same thing on the same router, but instead of number, I'm going to use a name. See how it is done.
So question, how did you get the number 20 there?
That
Did you give
that
access list
no,
20?
those things are sequence number. Access list number is this. This number we did not give. This comes automatically. We just gave this number.
Okay. Right.
Okay,
Okay.
wait. See here. Did I say anywhere 20?
I did not see any 20 there, and then when it showed 20, I was a bit.
Okay. It's just a sequence number that generated dynamically. First line 10, second line. It
Okay,
is the
sir.
same access list 10. In access list 10, this is list number 10. This is list number 20. It's the same access list.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to remove this access list. Removing is very simple. No access list 10. That's it. Now, if you go, you'll find nothing. Now, if I ping the first PC, which was not pinging, will ping now. Because I removed the access list. Now, I'm going to do the same thing with name. Are you ready for that?
Yes, sir.
I'll be okay. We will go to router 2. Tell me what is the command that I used to write the access list? What is the command I used to write the access list?
access list.
This is the command, right?
And then the number.
Correct.
Yes.
Now, instead of typing access list, you type IP access list. That's the syntax difference between named and number. Do you understand what I'm saying? Put IP and begin the statement. Only then you can write named access list. You got it?
Yes, sir.
IP access list. I want to write a standard access list. You see? Put question mark, it will show you. You want to have a standard access list, not the extended one. So I want to have a standard access list. And then give a name. I want to give a name like Deny PC1. Just a name. So instead of using number, I'm using the keyword standard to tell router I'm going to give you only the source, not the destination or the protocol. And to identify the access list, I have a name instead of a number. See what it is showing. What does it show here? What is this? Earlier, when I wrote access list, it was not getting into any mode, isn't it? It was still in configuration mode.
Yes, sir.
But now you see it is getting
Yes.
into a special mode. STD means standard.
Yes.
NACL means named ACL. Now I need to say deny. Other things are same. Deny host 192.168.0.10. Permit any. That's it. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Now I need to apply this named ACL under the interface. Interface
Yes.
F00. IP, same command, access group. There is no difference in this. Instead of number, I'm going to call this name out. Same, right? Only a slight difference in syntax. Are you comfortable?
Yes, sir.
Let's verify. Show IP access list. This is the access list. See, the sequence number comes automatically. All right. Now, if I ping from this first computer, will I be able to ping?
No.
Let's ping and check. Not pinging. If I ping from the second computer, PC3, will I be able to ping?
Yes, sir. You
Let
can.
us ping and check. I'm pinging, but I want to deny this now. I want to deny even this. What should I do? But I should ping from R1, R3, R2. I should ping from everywhere except this two. Now I'm deciding this after I executed the previous ACL. After I apply the previous ACL, I realized that I also need to add another IP address which is 11 here, 13. 10 and 13 I want to deny. I want to permit all other. So this one I don't want to change, but even this one I don't want to change. I want one more additional. If I add, see where it goes. If I say deny 13, hey, come on. First I need to go inside the access list. And if I say deny 13, what is that? Access very good. This is very nicely showing. It says in 20 you have said permit any. How can you say this one after you permit anyone? After you said permit everyone, how can you say deny this? You understand what it is showing?
Yes,
So
sir.
we have to put the sequence number in between this and this. So I'm going to say 15 as a sequence number, and if I add this, it will get inserted in between. You got it?
Yes.
Let's verify. Let us go and type this. Look at this. I inserted in the middle. This is where this is why we have the sequence number. In named ACL you can insert like this. In numbered ACL you cannot insert like this. What is the advantage of using named ACL? You get an option to insert lines in between two lines. In between two lines, I'm able to insert a line. I can insert another 9 lines, 8 lines, 11.
So you can't insert in the number 1 if you give access list 10. You can't insert. It's only
Named
on the
access
named.
list. Only on the named access.
Okay.
Now I'll go and ping from the second computer. This computer.
Sir, how do you check on what interface the access lists were being given? If you want to, like, for example.
Wait. You want to know where it is getting blocked, right?
Yeah, but we haven't. I don't think so. You have um, done the enable thing on the port.
What?
You've just given
You did
the.
not see me or what? Listen, I did it. Show run, I'll show you.
Okay.
What happened to you? I was telling you the only difference is the name. Wait, let me take you up there and show you. When I was applying, you were there in the class.
Oh yes. Okay, it's there. Okay.
Anyway, I'm showing you how to verify. You see, you can see here. I said show run and show me this interface. It shows.
Okay.
Okay, you also will see when I type show IP interface F00. There also you will find an access list applied to the interface. You see, outgoing access list. Over this port. Alright, so if I ping now, I should not be able to ping. Earlier I was able to ping from this PC3, but now I should not ping. See, it's not pinging. Yeah. Now I want you to do this exercise and come